Hey, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Craig at Hiking Pipes. So today was a surprising day a bit. I was, it's a Monday, start of the work week, and I work from home a lot of the time. And as typical, the mail person comes around noontime-ish or a little afternoon, and I could see them dropping the mail off. And so I went out and, just got the mail. But there was a little package inside, and that was from Mr. James Stumbo, some McSwyne's Resurrection tobacco. Now, I just got finished watching James's video, and first I want to say thank you so very much for thinking of me. I know that I was fortunate enough to get in when James made his orange tobacco, which had a very potent orange presence right out. Open up that bag and it's like, oh, orange, absolutely. And when you first lit the tobacco, the orange was definitely very forward on that. But as you smoke that, the orange calmed down, and it turned out to be an absolutely wonderful smoke. Now, James, what he did with that was it was a couple of month process, but it was under a pressing. Now, in watching James Stumbo's video, this is kind of an unpressed version of that without the orange kicker into it. So disclaimer, and you've heard me put this disclaimer out there before. I don't have the best palate out there. I can kind of ascertain what I like from a overall smoking experience, but to pick out nuances of things, I'm not very good at that yet. I'm trying. I really am, and that's my one of the focuses of this year. So with that, I have not cracked this bag yet. So I'm doing this real time. So as it happens. Oh, there's kind of a mustiness to this. There is certainly no topping in it. There's raw tobacco. I've never smelled anything quite like this. Again, I think there's perique in here, and maybe that's the forward smell that I'm getting. And I'm not super good at, I understand Virginias have a hay-like scent to it, and Burleys kind of get a nuttier scent to them. Latakia, very smoky. I have a little tiny bit of Latakia because I'm not a really big lat guy. And the only periques that I've really had are Escudo and Orlick, and they're not super heavy forward. This smells a lot more potent, I would think. Yeah. So with that said, that's the odor and the smell that I'm getting. So what I'll do is I'm gonna light her up and see what we have. So I'm using my Savinelli 320 Marte. This is a really great 320 pipe. It's not super expensive in the 320 line, but the grain on this version just really spectacular, and it has this kind of copperish metal ring going around it that does kind of get a patina to it. So anyway, I freshly cleaned the pipe, and so like I said, we're going to give it a whirl. So with that, let's get it loaded up here. So what I'm doing is I'm just dropping, I should also say the previous version of the tobacco again, I said it was pressed, so James sliced it in front of us on one of his live streams. It was great. It was thick and dark and, very, yeah, it came, as he sliced it, when he sent it over to me, I had to break it apart. This is definitely broken apart. It feels very dry, in all honesty. It's very dry. So there's no issue with it being very moist, but yeah, it's a combination of really broken down and kind of a shag. I'm sorry that I can't get the focus to do so well, but anyway. So what I'm doing with the pipe is I just, for the first pinch, I just dropped it right in. I didn't tamp it down with my finger or anything. The second one, I'm going to do a very small tamp down, and it does feel dry, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but anyway, yeah, I'm going to keep it at that. So I have my pipe loaded up to this level, and let's see what we do. Okay, that was the char light. Oh my. Whoa. Whoa. I'll explain that. uh, all right, so again, not the biggest aficionado on things, but what I got hit with that initial inhale and the retrohale was a really heavy, peppery type of punch, and I'm assuming that's coming from the Perique. Now, again, my experience with Perique has only been with the Escudo and the Orlik, which, again, by people's standards, I think is not the most Perique forward of Perique, vapors, I should say, not Perique. So I stand corrected there. This, I liked it. I actually liked that. I liked that pepper punch that was in here. So, yes, I can attest there's no real casing on this. There's no fruity essence or anything like that. It's I can say that it is just all tobacco. So again, from an overall, I'm enjoying this. And what this is also maybe educating me on is that I do like Perique, which is a dangerous thing because now my tobacco acquisition gets more broad, as if I need that to happen. I'm going to re-hit it again one more time. Ooh. That was in the nicest sense, that reaction. It really has that peppery punch on the retrohale, and I like it. I really like it. Well, if Dingus was ever laid down, and hopefully not for many moons, this might help with his resurrection. It'd be scary what he might come back as, being the type of person he already is. Can you imagine him coming back in an altered state from this? A little scary to think about, don't you think? Well, anyway, I'm going to continue to enjoy this bowl. James, I hope your procedure or your doctor's visit tomorrow that you talked about goes very well, that there's nothing significant that's going to go on. So just be safe in your travels with the doctor. And thank you again so very much from the bottom of my heart for including me with having an opportunity to sample this blend. Yeah, I mean, the amount is certainly, I don't know, I probably got, it's quite a bit. So, yeah, I'll have a number of bowls of this. And I think I like Perique. Go figure, right? Well, that'll be all for now. Thanks for tuning on in. And again, Mr. Stumbo, your Aces guy. Best to you, your family. Hope to see you tomorrow night. If not, there's more important things to get to than a live stream, so nothing wrong with putting it off for 1 week. But until then, everyone, be well, be safe, be good to each other, and we'll talk to you really soon. Take care for now. Bye-bye.